South Florida Congresswoman Sheila Cherfilus-McCormick is speaking out after she was indicted for stealing $5 million in federal disaster relief funds and laundering the money to finance her 2021 congressional campaign. The Justice Department alleges Cherfilus-McCormick and her brother funneled an overpayment from a FEMA COVID-19 vaccination contract through multiple accounts to hide its source. A significant portion was then funneled into her campaign through straw donor schemes. Cherfilus-McCormick called the charges baseless.
Everyday people who... Well, it's an unjust indictment, and it seems like these intimidation tactics have been pervasive. We spent all week seeing different members getting censured, all in hopes of intimidating and kind of distracting from the Epstein files. And I look forward to my day in court so I can prove myself and actually state the truth. But if this is what Congress is becoming, where they're always trying to intimidate you, scare tactics, especially attacking minorities, black and brown people, then we're going to have to keep fighting for the district. And everybody has been giving me so much support, and we're going to keep fighting until the district gets what it needs, which is fair prices, housing, and fair representation in Congress. So thank you so much.
What's your response to the calls from some of your colleagues to step down or resign?
They didn't elect me. It was my district, and so we'll keep fighting for the people and keep working like we're doing now until they get what they need. So we're here for the people. So the only people who elected me should make that decision. Thank you so much.
Republican Representative Greg Stoops said he plans to file a motion to censure her. Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries released this statement saying Sheila Cherfilus-McCormick has proudly represented the people of Palm Beach and Broward County since 2022. Consistent with the United States Constitution, she's entitled to her day in court and the presumption of innocence. Pursuant to the rules of the House Democratic Caucus, Congresswoman Cherfilus-McCormick will take leave from her position as ranking member on the Foreign Affairs Committee's subcommittee on the Middle East and North Africa while this matter is ongoing. Reese, thoughts?
This don't look good. But you know, the presumption of innocent until proven guilty, child. I'm not going to defend any of this. I will say that I don't trust the Trump DOJ. I will say that they have clearly targeted and weaponized the DOJ in terms of their prosecution. But this is very specific and, you know, financial crimes. So hopefully homegirl is innocent. They would just put it like that. Because nobody is getting a free pass and nobody's getting a blind eye under Donald Trump. So cross your T's and dot your I's, okay?
This actually, Joy, has been under investigation for some time. And in fact, if you actually look at, this is the statement, the press release. It mentions her brother, Edwin Cherfilus, 51. It also said the indictment further alleges that Cherfilus-McCormick and Nadege LeBlanc, 46 of Miramar, arranged additional contributions using straw donors. The indictment also charges Cherfilus-McCormick and her 2021 tax preparer, David Spencer, with conspiring to file a false federal tax return. So there are multiple individuals who are being targeted. If convicted, Cherfilus-McCormick faces up to 53 years in prison. Edwin Cherfilus faces up to 35 years in prison. LeBlanc, 10 years. Spencer, up to 33 years. Joy?
Yeah, I mean, look, we're going to find out what happens here. I don't jump to conclusions. You're innocent until proven guilty. That's the case always, even with Donald Trump. He has been proven guilty. That's the crimes. Those are the crimes that I'm most interested in, the crimes that he is committing and that he's been accused of and the members of his administration have been accused of, because they're the ones that really hurt the most Americans. But yeah, absolutely. If someone has engaged in a crime where they are siphoning off federal funds, engaging in something that ultimately hurts their local community and abuses taxpayer dollars, absolutely. I want them fully prosecuted. And I want them to also have the ability to fully adjudicate and defend themselves in court. That's what's going to happen. Hakeem Jeffries is saying it right. Let's follow the House rules and let's go forward. I wish for her that she gets real serious. She seems to be serious. Don't make it about politics. Make it about defending yourself and do what you need to do in order to continue to represent your constituents during this time. I don't believe that anyone should necessarily resign. I think that you ought to continue to fight as you defend charges, and we ought to give her the room to do that.
This is the NPR story. It says in December 2024, a Florida state agency sued a company owned by Cherfilus-McCormick's family, saying it overcharged the state by nearly $5.8 million for work done during the pandemic and wouldn't give the money back. The Florida Division of Emergency Management said it made a series of overpayments to Trinity Healthcare Services after hiring it in 2021 to register people for COVID-19 vaccinations. The agency says it discovered the problem after a single $5 million overpayment drew attention. Cherfilus-McCormick was the CEO of Trinity at the time. The Office of Congressional Ethics said in a January report that Cherfilus-McCormick's income in 2021 was more than $6 million higher than in 2020, driven by nearly $5.75 million in consulting and profit-sharing fees received from Trinity Healthcare Services. In July, the House Ethics Committee unanimously voted to reauthorize an investigative subcommittee to examine allegations involving Cherfilus-McCormick. So we will tell you what happens next with this story. If you want to contribute to us via Cash App, use the Stripe QR code. You see it right here in the bottom left-hand corner. That's also for credit cards. Also, PayPal's R. Martin Unfiltered, Venmo's RM Unfiltered, Zelle, Roland at RolandSMartin.com, Roland at RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Text the money order. Make it payable to Roland Martin Unfiltered, P.O. Box 57196, Washington, D.C., 20037-0196. Download the Black Star Network app, Apple phone, Android phone, Apple TV, Android TV, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Xbox One, Samsung Smart TV. Be sure to get a copy of my book, White Fear, How the Browning of America is Making White Folks Lose Their Minds, available at bookstores nationwide. If you want to get our Black Star Network, Roland Martin Unfiltered swag, go to shop.blackstarnetwork.com. We've got our T-shirts, Don't Blame Me, I Voted for the Black Woman, hoodies, wall art, mugs, and more, all right there, shopblackstarnetwork.com. You see all these products right here. You can support as well, so check it all out. We've got toilet paper, leafy. We've got smocks right here. We got backpacks. We've got skincare, cupcakes, chips. We've got stuffed animals. We got art, HBCU shirts. We got crossword puzzles. We got all this sort of stuff. We got, of course, journals. We've got fragrances, gym wraps, and of course, you got right here all of the Christmas in color stuff as well. All of that, shopblackstarnetwork.com. And do this in your favor as well, y'all. No. Right here. Do a screenshot. Do a screenshot right now of this here. And so do a screenshot. Let me smile. Okay. So do a screenshot, and I want y'all to share it. Now, Anthony, give me a wide shot. Come on, give me the wide shot. Thank you. All right, so do a screenshot. So I want y'all to share this. I want y'all to share this shot. Post on social. Tell people to go to shopblackstarnetwork.com. You are supporting Black-owned businesses. This business, we get a proceed of the sales. So you're supporting this show. When you buy for these products, you're supporting this show and these Black-owned businesses. We have to be able to learn to help with each other, utilize our resources together. And so please do that. Don't forget, download the app Fanbase. Also, if you want to invest, they've raised $13.8 million. The goal is $17 million in the Series A fundraise. Once it closes, it's done. And so go get more information at startengine.com startengine.com/fanbase. 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 All right, y'all. That's it. I got to go. I'll see you tomorrow. Shout out to my cousin, Trevor Cobb. Today's his birthday. That's it, folks. I'll see y'all tomorrow right here, Roland Martin Unfiltered on the Black Star Network. Holla!
Hello, I'm Isaac Hayes III, founder and CEO of Fanbase, and I'm here with a very important message. We are at a turning point in the Black community where we must have equity in the apps we use that scale to billions of dollars. But this time, we own the infrastructure, we own the culture, and we shape the future. And Fanbase is the future. Fanbase combines the free functionality of Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube into an all-in-one platform built for the evolution of social media and monetization. With over 1.4 million users, that's real proof that we are shifting the conversation of tech ownership and equity for creators. So right now, I want you to go to startengine.com/fanbase and invest today. The minimum to invest is $399. That gets you 60 shares of stock in Fanbase at $665 a share. This marks a turning point in Black ownership of social media. If we don't take this opportunity to own social media right now, we will always be customers to our own creations. And that can't go on. So once again, go to startengine.com/fanbase and invest today. We must own the platforms where our voices live, our stories matter, and where our culture drives the world. Thank you.